In the United States, something as simple as traffic mistake can have serious consequences, specifically for the migrants. Let me give you an example. A small driving error, like taking a wrong turn on the road, can lead to detention or legal trouble. Well, this has been happening near the Ambassador Bridge, which connects Michigan to Canada. The road leading to this bridge is known for being confusing, even for locals, because the signs and directions are kind of unclear. As a result, many immigrants, specifically those without legal status, are finding themselves in trouble that they accidentally drive onto the bridge. Let me tell you what happens when immigrants take a wrong turn. Since January, 213 people have been detained on this bridge, with many of them being families and children. About 90% of those detained end up on the bridge because they took a wrong turn. They didn't intend to break any kind of law. They were simply trying to drive through a very confusing area. However, for immigrants, this small mistake can lead to a long stay in detention center where they may not be able to get any help of the lawyer or even be told why they were being held. Rashida Tlaib, a representative from the Michigan Immigrant Rights Center and ACLU of Michigan, has reported these findings and is raising awareness about this issue. According to Tlaib, the Customs and Border Protection officers told him that some of those detained were gang members from Venezuela, but the majority were innocent families. One of the families detained included 2 American children. In March, a woman from Guatemala named Sarahi was detained near the Ambassador Bridge with her 2 young children, who were American citizens. Sarahi accidentally walked across the bridge while heading to Costco's store, and she was stopped by immigration officers. They took her and her children to detention facility near the bridge. While Sarahi described the experience as a feeling like kidnapping, she and her children were held in the windowless room for nearly 6 days. They were not allowed to speak to a lawyer or even get medical help when her children got sick. Sarahi said that there was no food, no diapers, and no clothes for the children. When her daughter had a fever, Sarahi was told that there was no medicine to help her. The situation was inhumane, and they had no way to get the help that they needed. You know why is this happening? Well, the situation is happening because of strict immigration law in the United States, which are specifically really hard on immigrants who don't have a legal status. These laws are being enforced more sharply now, and even small mistakes like a wrong turn can lead to serious consequences. Immigrants are being detained and treated as criminals for something that was, in most of the cases, an innocent mistake. Now, for immigrants, specifically those from countries like India, Mexico, and Guatemala, this is a huge concern. Every year, thousands of people from countries around the globe come to the US for better opportunities. However, these strict laws are making it harder for them to live peacefully. A simple mistake like taking a wrong exit or walking on the wrong way could lead to detention, family separation, and long legal battle. This is a huge risk that immigrants face every single day. Well, immigration rights groups including ACLU and Michigan Immigrant Rights Center are speaking out about the condition at these detention centers. They are demanding better treatment for families and more transparency about what happens to people who are detained near the bridge. Immigration lawyers are also calling for improvements in the system so that people don't have to suffer for these simple mistakes.